Tonight's headlines: increase in COVID cases not due to government failure. Senate to go on complete lockdown. Sumitomo to relieve hasty MRT cleaners. Coronavirus cases in the country at 626,893. Sotto urges public not to pass up vaccine. Pasig mayor tests negative for COVID-19. Philippine stocks plummet. And Peso sinks as COVID-19 cases surge. Good evening. Today is Monday, March 15, 2021. I am Elmer Navarro Manuel and this is Tribune News on Q. Here are the stories for this evening. Malacanang on Monday stressed that the increasing number of COVID-19 cases in the country 1 year since lockdowns were implemented is partly due to the new variants of the virus and not the government's response failure. Presidential spokesperson Harry Roque made a statement amid the Twitter hashtag #DutertePalpak going viral on social media, following over 4,000 new COVID-19 cases being recorded per day in the country for the past week. Among the variants of coronavirus currently present in COVID-19 cases in the country are those first detected in the United Kingdom, South Africa, and Brazil. Roque also maintained that the increasing number of COVID-19 cases is not due to easing quarantine restrictions. There will be no plenary session at the Senate on Tuesday after Senate President Vicente Sotto III places the chamber under complete lockdown as members of the Bills and Index Office are under quarantine. Sotto revealed that the second team at the Bills and Index Office started their quarantine today after one of their members reported for work despite not feeling well. Another group of members of the Bills and Index Office has been on quarantine since last week, and therefore no member of the office can report for work in the meantime. Two committees are scheduled to hold hearings on Tuesday, and Sotto said they can proceed with their meetings, but there can be no one in the Senate. The Metro Rail Transit 3 maintenance provider will relieve members of its cleaning staff who were seen on video hastily cleaning the trains amid the COVID-19 pandemic. In a statement released Monday, the Department of Transportation said maintenance contractor Sumitomo Corporation would file administrative raps against the personnel. Sumitomo will also deploy additional staff to supervise its disinfection teams and will roll out a retraining of its maintenance personnel upon the MRT-3 management's bidding. MRT Director for Operations Michael Capati meantime said the MRT-3 was already installing additional CCTV cameras and realigning other units to ensure cleaning areas are captured on footage by the management's own security personnel. Tribune News on Q will be back after these reminders.
Magsha-shopping na lang ako!
#143SM. Call to deliver.
Hello, can you get the following? One pink chair, bed sheets, na pink yung sofa, tapos slide, size 8, pajamas na blue. Oh, don't forget my hashtag 143SM. Call to the... Wait lang, okay ba yan?
Anything at the SM store, ma'am.
Call to deliver. Kuya, pwede rin ba ako magpa-deliver sa ate ko sa Taguig, tapos sa friend ko sa Davao, tsaka sa... can't say ko salita. Okay ba yan?
Kahit saan po, pwede kami mag-deliver.
Call to deliver. Call, hashtag 143SM. Call to deliver, hashtag 143SM. Call to deliver, call, hashtag 143SM. Hashtag 143SM. Call to deliver. Call na rin kayo. Call to deliver.
Click, click, that's it. Never thought self-service can be this slick. Modify plans in a snap, walang hirap. It's a wrap, just tap the app. Now you can check, view, subscribe, renew. Help and support for you. Out with the Ring Ring apps are the in thing. You know what to do. Globe at home and Globe One, all in the Globe app na yan. Self-service and easy to use. Mas okay tayo dyan. Globe at home and Globe One, all in the Globe app na yan. Instant response, no hold time pa, wala nang hintayan. Download Globe at Home and Globe One app, all in the Globe app na yan. Download the Globe One and Globe at Home apps from Google Play Store and Apple App Store now. Download Globe at Home and Globe One app, all in the Globe app na yan.
The Department of Health reported a record high 5,404 confirmed coronavirus disease cases on Monday to bring the total number of infected in the country to 626,893. It was the highest reported daily number of cases in 7 months, even as 5 laboratories failed to submit data on time. The number of recoveries, on the other hand, rose to 560,577 after 71 patients recovered from the deadly disease. The death toll is now at 12,837 with 8 fatalities recorded. Data from the DOH also showed that 54% of the country's intensive care unit beds are available, while 74% of the mechanical ventilators are ready for use. Senate President Vicente Sotto III on Monday urged the public not to pass up an opportunity to receive a COVID-19 vaccine as the country entered its first year on lockdown amid the continued threat of the COVID-19 pandemic. Sotto said that although the government had taken all the necessary actions to address the pandemic, a lot remains to be done. Senate leader also called on the public to be more mindful in going out of their homes that could endanger the health of their families. The Philippines began its COVID-19 vaccination program on March 1 after the arrival of 600,000 doses of Sinovac vaccines, which was immediately followed by 487,000 doses of vaccines from AstraZeneca. In other news, Pasig City Mayor Vico Sotto on Monday announced that he tested negative for the coronavirus disease. This comes after the Pasig mayor said he is under a 2-week quarantine after his driver tested positive for COVID-19 and subsequently died from the disease. Sotto said he last saw his driver on Wednesday before the latter was brought to the hospital. Sotto's driver died on Saturday. The Pasig local chief executive previously said he would continue being under quarantine until March 24, even if he tests negative. We'll pause for a short break. Stay with us.
Montero Sport. Elevate your journey.
Drive your ambition. Mitsubishi Motors.
Iba ng panahon, ang dami ng bago ngayon. Pati ang mundo natin, well, nagbago na rin. Buti ano bayan, bigger, better na. You can buy it sa centers, pati sa mga parts, may online pa at app. You can buy it with your Bago ng mundo for all your pera transactions, all new Bayad.
This is a very important story. The important story.
Pictures and stories.
Today, we feel the weight of history on our shoulders. The way we have been moving leads nowhere. We need to change course.
Since the United Nations was founded, the human race has never had to face a set of challenges like we do right now. But together, we can overcome them.
Ang Philippine Offshore Gaming Operators o POGO ay isang legitimate business entity na nagbibigay serbisyo sa offshore gaming para lamang sa mga manlalarong nasa abroad sa pamamagitan ng internet. Ang mga serbisyong handog nito ay katulad ng casino games at sports betting na pwedeng laruin kahit wala sa casino. Sa Pilipinas, walang POGO operators. Tanging POGO service providers lamang dahil nagaganap ang mga laro sa labas ng bansa.
In business, share prices on the Philippine Stock Exchange plummeted by over 2% on Monday as foreign investors were deterred by the recent spike in COVID-19 cases and the reimposition of more restrictions in Metro Manila. The main PSAI plunged 176.09 points or 2.62% to 6,552.46 at the closing bell. The broader all-shares index slid 109.71 points or 2.70% to 3,949.87. Data showed foreign buying at 2.129 billion pesos and foreign selling at 3.250 billion pesos on Monday to net foreign selling at 1.120 billion pesos. More than 5.563 billion shares valued at 9.225 billion pesos changed hands. Decliners led advancers 207 to 28 and 32 issues were unchanged. And the Philippine peso hovered around 4-month lows on Monday, dragged by the recent surge in COVID-19 cases and the reimposition of restrictions across Metro Manila. The local currency lost 8.5 centavos to close at 48.54 to a dollar from last Friday's finish of 48.455 to a dollar. Rizal Commercial Banking Corporation Chief Economist Michael Ricafort said that the peso exchange rate closed weaker today after the latest increase in new COVID-19 cases to new 7-month highs and the start of the 2-week curfew in Metro Manila. He added that it weighed on economic recovery prospects and resulted to lower local stock market to new 4-month lows. That wraps up the stories tonight. Catch the latest news on our website, tribune.net.ph, and follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel, Tribune Now. The Daily Tribune is one with the nation in facing the COVID-19 crisis, and in line with this, the Daily Tribune Digital Edition and Press Reader is now available for free online. You can also download the Daily Tribune app on Apple Store or Google Play to get the latest and most comprehensive news online. Daily Tribune is also inviting everyone to join its community Viber Katribu to get updates on the freshest and hottest news and entertainment stories of the day. Parcito emoticons are also available on our community Viber. Just visit the sticker store on Viber and search for Katribu. And before we go, we would like to thank the SM Store and the Araneta City for their continued support. Again, this is Elmer Navarro Manuel and you're watching Tribune News on Q. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay at home. Good night, and God bless us all.
City, home to the country's first indoor shopping mall, the world's original Thrilla, and the first ever Bini Bini pageant. Now a place for your first win, your first catch, your first home, your first big break, your first date, and even your first love. Araneta City, the city of firsts.
Good morning, sir. How may I help you?
Bakit kailangan ko pang pumunta sa bangko?
Oo nga naman, sir. Ba't kailangan pang pumunta sa bangko?
Why not get a UB app so you can do all these without going to the bank? Bank the way you live. Union Bank.